So, what are the key challenges being encountered by the UAE real estate market today? We all are aware of the fact that the level of supply at this point in time is higher than the demand that we see. That's number one. Number two, the other question which bothers a number of people is what is going to be the success of Expo 2020 and what after Expo 2020 question. And we also know that there are limited exit opportunities for real estate investors in the UAE at this point in time. So, where is our optimism about the real estate market in the medium to long term coming from? And we have various, very clear reasons to believe that the market is going to grow in terms of sales prices and investments in that term. And those reasons are, first of all, UAE for a country has very strong political, social, and economic platforms. If you look at the overall development of the country over the last 25 years, it has been matchless on many, many tangents. UAE has achieved par excellence in various sectors like aviation, tourism, international trade, hospitality, real estate, financial services, and perhaps some more as well. I am particularly very much impressed by the superclass infrastructure that UAE offers, not only for living, but also for doing business and making investments here. I'm also impressed about the welcoming government initiatives that are continuously being taken over the last 5 years to make overall business investments and improvements also in the real estate market. And those are, the 5-year tourist visa, the 10-year long-term residency, golden residency visas, the increased limits for investments in the public sector companies, the removal of a real estate lending cap on deposits. I mean, these are the few examples of very serious measures being taken to make the real estate market not only stabilize but also improving. As far as the question about Expo 2020 is concerned, Windmills has a view that it's going to be a mega event and a mega successful event, not only temporarily in terms of Expo period, but I think it should bring a lot of international awareness about what are the competitive advantages this country offers from residence, business, and investment perspective. And we indeed see it will be conducive to having much more investment coming in the country going forward. The other factors that are helping the market at this point in time are US dollar strength against the major international currencies, the low interest rates, and to be very honest, if you look at the relative prices of real estate today in the UAE is far lower than what we have been seeing on the average for the last 10 to 15 years. The question about the limited exit opportunities for real estate investors, I think with the more investors coming in, there is more liquidity in the market forecasted. And we also see the development of real estate investment trusts that have already been done in the market. Okay, though limited, but is there. And we see more growth in that area, which will allow investors to liquidate their real estate investments in a far easier way in the medium term to long term. So the supply level of properties, especially in Dubai and perhaps also in some other Emirates, may be seeming high at this point in time. But I'm a firm believer of the fact that this is done by design. If you look at the level of investment made by the government in this country, be it in the infrastructure or industries or management by many different government authorities, I think it shows an excellent commitment by the government to to develop Dubai and other cities going forward. So a very clear reason that comes into my mind about the current supply is the fact that the UAE wants to be ready for the next turn. So when there are better regulations, a bit more relaxed regulations coming up for investments, for businesses, for residences, and there are more development happening in different sectors to diversify them, I think the idea is that the real estate market should be ready to welcome and absorb the new investors coming in the medium to long term. So it's basically all by design and all by purpose, and it should bode well with the new demand developing in the medium to long term. So this was a quick summary of the performance of the real estate markets in the UAE in 2019, and a little bit of our view on the outlook going forward. Thank you very much for taking the time in listening to me, and I hope you like it. I'm sure there are many questions you have in your mind. Feel free to write to us through various electronic sources, and we'll be very happy to provide answers to your important questions. One request, please like our Windmills YouTube channel. Please like our website page and also all the other social media pages, which cover usually the latest market news and research for your information. So please like them, and see you later.